Something is very, very wrong and things are not adding up. After the shocking news broke last night of an alleged plot to kidnap Holly Willoughby, Blinkerhole has been scrutinizing the finer details of the information given out by the media, and we have to be honest. Something smells off. More on that later in this video. Today, a loner, Gavin Plumb, 36, was charged with the alleged plot to kidnap and kill Holly Willoughby. The man, who reportedly once weighed 35 stone and didn't leave the house for years after quitting his job at Pizza Hut for health reasons, also worked at McDonald's. He appeared in the dock at Chelmsford Magistrates Court accused of offences including soliciting to commit murder and incitement to commit kidnap. He spoke to confirm his name and address. He was remanded in custody and will appear before the city's Crown Court on November 3rd. Plumb, who was arrested on Wednesday and charged this morning, was the star of a BBC feature on weight loss in 2018, writing a diary for the corporation after he hit 35 stone after gorging on junk food and downing an average of 36 pints of cola per week. He worked as a kitchen assistant at Pizza Hut for a year until 2012, according to his LinkedIn, but said he was unable to work because he couldn't get out of his flat, not leaving his home for at least 4 years from 2014. Plumb, who said he only ever left his flat to go to the communal bins, is getting out more these days and has started driving lessons recently, neighbors who know him told Mail Online. Plumb told the BBC, "The last time I went out unaided was 2014, it was my parents' wedding vow renewal. My weight has always fluctuated. At my heaviest, I was 35.5 stone. When the weight started to pile on, that was when my mental health really went down. It's a vicious circle. When I'm depressed, I eat, and when I eat, I'm depressed. For a long time, I found it difficult walking around. But getting to the point of not being able to go out, that really crept up on me. I hate sitting indoors. I hate looking at the same four walls 24/7. I hate being the size I am. I'm pretty much in pain everywhere. I get chest pains and I've just been told it's because of my weight. I'm scared that if I have something to eat or if I get up and I do too much, that's it, I'm done." He added he had a gastric band fitted and had to go on a liquid diet. But neighbors said today that he is still severely overweight. "I am going to be on the post-op diet for the rest of my life. But as long as I can maintain that healthy diet, I can maintain my body weight. People think overweight people are lazy people and don't want to exercise. I just want to put it out there that people who are overweight do want to exercise. They do want to do things to change their life, but sometimes it's just not physically possible. Sometimes they need a bit of help." Holly Willoughby's London mansion is said to still be under police guard. Essex Police Superintendent Tim Tubbs said this was an extremely fast-paced investigation, with many of our officers and national partners working overnight to secure these charges. "The safeguarding of any victim is paramount and we will continue to prioritise this and working with the Metropolitan Police Service as the investigation proceeds." Scotland Yard is said to be watching the mother of three's home in southwest London as friends and fellow stars rallied around her. So what is really going on? There are several points actually that do not add up in this story, in our opinion. It was reported that Holly pulled out of presenting this morning on Thursday after learning of the plot to kidnap her and that she was, at the time of reporting on Thursday evening, under police guard at her London home. But it was also reported that Holly was pulled from presenting this morning on Thursday, just moments before going on air, after police informed bosses about the alleged plot. Wait just a minute. The initial report stated that a 36-year-old man, who was not known to the TV star, was arrested on Wednesday evening. Really? The suspect was arrested on Wednesday evening and Holly Willoughby was not informed until the following morning, Thursday, when police rocked up to her workplace and informed her bosses before informing her. What kind of nonsense is this? If a man was arrested on Wednesday evening, put in handcuffs, which was reportedly witnessed by his neighbors, why wasn't Holly Willoughby informed immediately? Also, what police work was involved? How did the arrest come about? Police don't just walk up to a random person's house in the evening and arrest them over something they have on their phone. They have to have a reason to suspect you of something first. A reason to knock on that door. Forensics were spotted at the scene which was searched. Don't they need a warrant for that? All of these things take time. The media reported that Holly Willoughby went to work at the ITV studio the day after his arrest and that she had no knowledge of the man's arrest prior. If that is really the case, Why wasn't Holly informed when they arrested the suspect the night before? Holly Willoughby should have been informed immediately, no matter what the hour, by officers visiting her property. She should not have been allowed to wander into work on Thursday morning, presumably alone, if there was a threat to her safety. The fact that she was then sent home after police first informed her bosses at work before her is, well, unbelievable. What kind of procedure is that? Is it normal for police to inform a boss the specifics of why they wish to speak to Holly Willoughby? And here is another anomaly. How did Alison Hammond get to work so fast? If Holly was pulled from the show moments before, how was Alison Hammond able to present in her place so quickly? In our opinion, something is very wrong with this story. The other thing we found odd is that Holly Willoughby was placed on round-the-clock police guard after the suspect was already in custody. Is that normal? Are there any concerns there are more than one suspect, or was Holly asking for the protection after becoming distraught? Something strange is going on. If they have the suspect in custody and have charged him, why is she still today under police guard? Only weeks ago, Holly Willoughby was pictured with a beefy security guard at the NTAs. Could it be related? To conclude, what will Holly Willoughby do next? Will she return to work, or will her fear for her safety cause her to pull out of this morning for a while or for good? We have already said in previous videos that her contract expires in December. Could now be the perfect opportunity to hold her hands up and say, "I'm done." It has recently been reported that suspect Gavin Plumb was found in possession of weapons and had reached out to a hitman in America to kill the TV presenter. But is that the truth? There is still one crucial detail in this tale that most have failed to pick up on. Only hours before the man was arrested and Holly was placed under police guard, her former bestie Phillip Schofield was snapped with a mystery man in Soho, holding a book called In Memoriam by Alice Wynne, an American novelist and screenwriter. Connected? Yes, we believe so. Now UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak has joined Holly Willoughby's This Morning colleagues in sending her well wishes. Holly's co-stars Alison Hammond and Dermot O'Leary began Friday's broadcast by sending love to their ITV colleague. We're obviously all shocked to hear the news, and we want to send our love and biggest hugs to Holly and her family, Alison said. Later in the show, the pair interviewed Sunak following his appearance at the Tory party conference over the weekend, during which he took a moment to say he was so sorry to hear about everything that is going on with Holly. So with Scotland Yard and the Prime Minister getting involved, what is really going on? Blinkerhole has been working tirelessly behind the scenes for months, and we believe that Holly Willoughby and Phillip Schofield are embroiled in something much bigger than an affair with a young runner and a plot to kidnap. Something so big that it has caused them both to dominate the headlines since they were spotted skipping the queue at the late Queen's funeral. The clues are there, if you look close enough. Please like and subscribe for more journeys through the Blinkerhole. For entertainment purposes only. Keep up to date with our latest investigations and hit the join button. If you like what we do, send us a super thanks. Official Blinkerhole merchandise is available in store.